Hey guys, I'm your pharmacist Sidra and welcome to my channel Ask Your Pharmacist, where I talk all about health and pharmacy. So today's video is about laser hair removal. I've been getting laser hair removal for some time. I've already gotten it on my underarms, a full Brazilian, and now I'm actually getting it on my legs. And I think getting laser hair removal treatment was one of the best investments I've made on myself. So in this video, I want to explain the whole process of laser hair removal based on my experience and knowledge. So keep watching. Oh, and hey, by the way, I want to let you know that this is not a sponsored video. I paid for all of my laser treatments myself. So I'm going to share my candid thoughts on this treatment so you know exactly what to expect if you are considering laser hair removal. Guys, if you're not happy with shaving or waxing and are looking for more of a permanent or a longer lasting hair removing solution, then laser is right for you. Well, I used to get waxing, which of course is better than shaving, but when I got laser, it was a life-changing experience. So yeah, if you're looking for hair-free, silky, and smooth skin, then I am totally into laser. I know some people don't mind having hair, and if you want to have hair, then by all means, have it. I'm not encouraging you to get laser hair removal or setting an unrealistic standard of beauty, but if you want to have hair-free skin, then why not? So how laser works is basically the machine shoots a concentrated beam of light, which is laser. This laser is absorbed by pigment called melanin in your hair, and the laser light is then converted into heat, which damages hair follicles. This damage inhibits or further delays the future hair growth. So that's why you have to shave off the top part of the hair, and underneath the skin, you should still have root. That's why you're gonna shave and not use waxing or any hair removing cream, because you still want that root of the hair in which there is a follicle on which the laser light is going to target. And when it's targeting that hair follicle, it's going to damage or simply like burn it enough to delay the regrowth of hair for a longer period. Now, I do want to mention here that although laser hair removal effectively delays the hair growth for longer periods, it's not a permanent hair removal process, but it does last for an extended period of time. So let's talk about the process. The process of laser hair removal sounds painful, but it's not too bad. Probably it really depends on your pain tolerance as well. Well, I have relatively high pain tolerance, but still when I got a laser, I felt like a quick sharp pain, like a rubber band snapping against my skin. Well, thankfully the laser they used on me had a cooling mechanism, which basically is a constantly running a cold blast of air right where the laser is pointing. So which actually really helps with the pain, and I feel the pain is more in the first few treatments, but relatively lesser by your third or fourth session. It's just like waxing. As your body kind of gets used to it, you don't experience much pain. So on the day before you get your laser, you have to shave the area. And remember, shave with a clean new razor, because you don't want any hair peeking out of the skin, because that can actually burn your skin. So by shaving, the root of the hair follicle will be still there, and the laser will basically locate that hair follicle and burn it. But if you didn't shave, the hair follicle or the hair will be on the top layer, and the laser will target the top layer of the skin instead of the bottom of the hair follicle, thus resulting in skin burning. So if you are getting laser in between your laser treatments, you have to shave, okay? Waxing or threading or plucking is a no-no. But I know if you normally wax and with laser now you have to like shave, it's a bit weird, like you don't want to do it. But your laser won't work if you wax, because waxing takes out the follicle. That's where the laser is targeting, so then laser won't be able to do its job. Laser usually requires 6 treatments. The interval between the treatment depends on the area you're getting lasered. Normally, I would say every 6 weeks compared to waxing, which is every 2 to 4 weeks. Now, for each treatment, you will be wearing goggles to protect your eyes from the laser beam. You may get skin irritation afterwards. I got my laser in summer, so they gave me an ice pack to put onto the area to avoid any redness on the skin. And also, while you're getting laser, you may have to skip gym afterwards because the heat from the laser stays on your skin for 24 hours. So no gym, saunas, or hot showers. Okay, remember that. Because if you do all of that, you run the risk of creating a lovely warm environment for bacteria to multiply and give you those red spots. So really, take a chill pill after your laser, let your skin cool down, avoid sun exposure, not just after the treatment, but also before treatment. And speaking of sun, if you do get a suntan, the laser will have a different effect on your skin. So see, since the laser is targeting melanin, the pigment in the hair follicle, they basically adjust the laser setting that is fit for that skin color. Now, if you've gotten a tan, you have to let them know so they can adjust the laser frequency accordingly. Like for me, I have like a wheatish skin tone, and they had to use a special laser that won't burn my skin. And compared to somebody like my friend who has a fairly whiter or a pale skin tone, the kind of laser they used on her was different than mine because of a difference in the skin color. Okay, so another thing that you want to remember is that after you get laser, hair does not fall out immediately. So don't get discouraged, but you will shed them over a period of days to weeks. Now, this may look like continued hair growth. So in the next few days after your laser treatment, you may notice that the hair is growing out of your skin. Well, again, like I said, don't be discouraged. It's just a process. Give it some time and just go by the flow. Because what happens is actually the roots of those hair have been completely damaged by the laser, and this little fragment, or what do you call it, like a pepper flake kind of hair over your skin, is actually so weak that if you take like a washcloth or some sort of exfoliating scrub or just an exfoliating glove and rub over the area, those little hair flakes will fall off, which sounds pretty cool, right? Laser hair removal actually has more than just one benefit. You'll be surprised that laser also helps get rid of ingrown hair, which are often left on the skin even with waxing. And the ingrown hair can actually cause folliculitis, which is basically that your hair follicle gets infected and it looks like a pimple when actually it's just an ingrown hair or a hair trapped in the follicle. And that's super annoying. I cannot stand the ingrown hair because of the infection it causes and the pimple look, and I feel it's just so gross. I easily get ingrown hair because my skin type is like very thick. It's not very thin. And basically the ingrown hair normally occurs in a thicker skin. So after I got laser and realized that, oh my gosh, I'm not getting those ingrown hairs, I was super excited by it. And I'm like, oh wow, that's totally worth it. I was so glad that finally I can say bye to those ingrown hairs forever. It is amazing. And guess what? Laser can also lighten up the area. Like if your underarms or bikini area is kind of dark, then laser can actually lighten it because it is damaging the cells that produce melanin. So it's kind of providing you an even skin tone. Okay, so another benefit of laser is that you will save money in the long run. I know I may sound crazy right now because you're like, what are you talking? Laser is so expensive. But you know what? Although it's not the most affordable treatment for some people, but imagine you won't have to worry about buying those endless razors and shaving creams and keep up on your monthly waxing appointments. That's a lot of work. So when you compare all that hassle with the one-time laser investment, I think the cost is totally worth it. Like for me, my 6 treatments of a Brazilian and underarm laser, I paid almost like $3,000 altogether, and I am 95% hair free. So I think that price is totally worth the results. Yes, a few thin strangles of hair do pop up once in a blue moon. That I don't mind at all, because yes, laser is definitely a luxury expense, but if you are someone who get regular waxes, it's absolutely worth looking into, because trust me, when you compare the amount of money you spend on waxes and a one-time investment on laser would be way up here and the wax would be down here. Like I said before, laser hurts, and the most of it may be in the first or second treatment, but trust me, it gets less painful with each treatment. The pain is basically more like pinches or rubber snaps against your skin. And if you're someone like me who was used to getting waxing, then your pain tolerance is probably higher and you simply don't have to worry about it. But for those who have sensitive skin or less pain tolerance, they can use a lidocaine topical cream, which is basically a numbing agent and will numb the area so you won't experience any pain. And secondly, you can also use a cool air or ice pack on the area, and that will also help with the redness and help with the pain relief. Or just use some Tylenol or ibuprofen over the counter and you'll be okay with the pain. When it comes to risk with laser, it really depends. It varies with skin type, hair color, and treatment plan. That's why I highly recommend that you go to a well-reputed place which offers proper consultation, and they have like properly trained dermatologists or nurses performing the laser. Just don't go to a random spa, because then your laser can have complication. They can actually burn your skin as well. And side effect wise, a laser can actually cause skin irritation, redness, and swelling. And also for some people, laser hair removal might darken or lighten the affected skin. Like for me, it did lighten the skin a little bit, but these changes might be temporary or permanent. For me, it's been almost like a year since I got my laser, and my skin still has like a decent brightened tone to it. It does has like an even tone. It's not that it brightened the affected area a lot more compared to the other one, if that makes sense, right? But the main concern with laser is that rarely laser hair removal can cause blistering, crusting, or scarring, or other changes in the skin texture. Other rare side effects include graying of treated hair or excessive hair growth around the treated area, particularly if you have a darker skin. That's why I highly recommend that you see a dermatologist who can discuss with you the risk versus benefit and come up with a proper treatment plan and the proper laser that would be best for your skin type. For me, I personally did not get any side effects with laser, and my hair have significantly reduced on my treated areas. Yes, it's expensive, but you can think of it as a beauty investment. Something that you're gonna do to make you feel good, because why not? You work hard, so you gotta pamper yourself as well, right? Anyways guys, now you know what I think of laser hair removal. Yes, in my experience, it's totally worth it. If you are thinking of getting laser hair removal as well, I recommend now is a good time when we are getting into fall and winter, just so you don't have any added redness on skin due to the summer heat. And guess what? You'll be hair free by next summer and ready to rock in your favorite bikini by the pool. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys have thought about getting laser hair removal and if you want to get it done, or what was your experience when you first got laser. And finally, of course, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!